This how I know people aren't thinkers, right? Certain demographic of people, should I say, because they're not critical thinkers. They lack comprehension, et cetera, et cetera. Because they'll sit here and say that if all the immigrants and migrants go home, we wouldn't know what to do in America, right? The same thing we've been doing in America, thriving. What you talking about? Until y'all came here. When y'all came here, that's when stuff started going down here, baby. Y'all start bringing y'all big booty on, look good. Now I wouldn't want to throw that at. Huh? That's Caribbean culture. Um, Baby daddies don't want to be in the household with they. That's Caribbean culture. That's African culture. Before y'all started coming here, we was in our household. Before these government assistance programs came in, we was in our household. We gonna course correct. That ain't what I want to talk about here today, though. I'm thinking about economics right now, right? I'm thinking about how all these immigrants come here and use socialism systems in a capitalism country. And what I mean by that is how they are coming here living 10, 15 to a home, right? Cutting the mortgage or rent and everything, all the bills down to where everybody only got to pay $150, $200 a month, right? So long as they make over $200 a week, guess what? They can always they have a little money, right? And they can send a little bit home. Ain't no jobs paying $200 a week. I'm just saying, I'm using it in reference. So most American families, it's only two people bringing in income, whether it's the mother and the father, wife and husband, right? That splitting everything down the minute, if they split everything, because most of the time the man paying most of everything anyway. The woman may pay the bills. But regardless of the simple fact, however they doing, there's only two incomes really coming in, taking care and supporting the whole family. So these people been coming here undermining us for a long time now, right? And we wonder why inflation. But normally when inflation happen, right, the the money that we get paid go up, but it's not going up because we still got people here undermining us on how much they gonna do the contract for. Are they willing to do it for, right? Because as long as they make enough money to pay the little $200 every, every month, right? Everything else can go back and build home or whatever else in Africa or the Caribbean or wherever the Mexico, wherever they come from, right? So therefore, the only people that's really benefiting are the immigrants and the people that are capitalistic, which are steady opening up the gates for them, right? Which are the Democrats, regardless of however y'all feel. The proof is in the pudding, because they're the only ones advocating for these immigrants and migrants to stay here. 92 percenters. And I'm not excluding that we have migrants in the Republican office. So it's not a left or right thing for me. It's a policy thing for me, right? You wonder why minimum wage ain't went up since 2009. Immigrants, migrants in the offices undermining us. We get them out of office because me personally, I feel like that no migrant, people that can't trace back their grandparents 5 generations or better, right? I would just say 6 or 7 to be honest. Um, shouldn't be allowed a seat in government, shouldn't have authority figure jobs like policing or military, right? These people don't have no allegiance to the people of the land because they people are not from this land. That's why they shouldn't be in authority figure jobs, public servants, or none of that. No compassion, no remorse, none of that. Better you than me type thinkers, right? We don't want to see these kind of people in no martial law kind of situations. Trust me. State of emergency kind of situations. Trust me, because all they gonna be trying to do is fit in with the other people that do not like us. Trust me, it's a lot of people that don't like us. They feel like that we are overprivileged, right? Because of the living conditions where they come from. They're gonna always feel like that. They're gonna always feel like um, that we don't deserve something. We don't need these type of people looking down on us in authority figure jobs. Trust me.